Hello, hello. I have some cute projects to share with you today. I am working on some Halloween fall projects and I wanted to share them with you. These are actually the projects that I made. Last week, Stampin' Up! Had a one-day sale and I offered a free make and take project kit with 3 projects in it for anyone who placed an order that day. So these are the projects that I created for that, and I decided to offer it one more day. So today is that day. If you place an online order with me, no host code, just an online order with me, as long as your order is $50 or more, I am gonna send you these make and take project kits for free. So we're gonna make 3 projects. I also typed up the instruction sheet and it's already over on my blog, and I did post it here on the top of my page already, so you can grab it on my blog. It is it's a quick printout with the PDF. So I don't have a lot of time, so let's get started. Okay, I'm going to show you really quick. These are the 3 projects we're going to make today. It is a treat bag. Actually, the treat bag topper we're going to make. This is the little treats box that is a die in the holiday catalog right now. And then we're going to create this big box. I call it the pumpkin box. Okay? So let's get started. The first project is we will make the pumpkin box. And everything I used, let me move these out of the way. I started back to work a couple of weeks ago, so I'm working 5 days a week, and my daughter started back at volleyball, both high school volleyball and club volleyball. So we have volleyball practice 4 nights a week. Yeah, so we're starting to fill up the calendar again and super busy. Anyways, I'm still committed to my Stampin' Up! Business, and I want to create at least a project a week for you guys. So I'll have to work it out and see what days I can actually do it. But anyways, these are the mini shipping boxes that Stampin' Up! Carries in the current catalog. And you get 8 of them. You get 8 of them for only $5. Isn't this cute? I'm going to show you how to put them together. So this is one of the projects that you get in my little make and take kit. So this here, so this is the mini shipping box that Stampin' Up! Carries in a pack. So I know it looks upside down because the box is it's already cut and scored and everything for you. So let me fold this together and show you how it's supposed to go, and then how I used it for this project. Okay, so this is how the box is supposed to go. So this flap that looks like, you know, the normal top flap for a box, this is actually the bottom of the box because they made this cute little mini box with the Stampin' Up! Logo to look like a, you know, one of the shipping boxes that we get our product in. Isn't that adorable? Hi, Sandy. I know, aren't these cute? And so you're supposed to, you know, use this box like a shipping box, so like that. But I wanted it to open like this because one of those little, I don't have it right here in front of me, but the Hostess cupcakes that you get in like a 6-pack or an 8-pack, that fits inside here. But of course you could put candy if you wanted to. So this is how I put it together. Just using some of the Tombow glue. I want this to be the top. We're gonna cover up the Stampin' Up! So I just folded the ends in like this with a little bit. Actually need my bone folder. Okay, there we go. And I just put a little bit of the multi-purpose glue on both sides. This stuff is like Elmer's glue on fire. I would say something else, but I don't want to be inappropriate. But it holds and it sticks really well. So I'm going to put some pressure on it. Just like that. And oops. As soon as I say that, of course, look, it's coming undone. Okay, so we're just gonna hold that there for a little bit. Put some pressure on it with my bone folder right here. Just like that. Okay, let me see. Maybe I'll take a punch and set it in there for just a little bit and to weigh it down. Okay, so we have our box assembled. So the next thing you're gonna need are the brown pieces, which I believe this measures 3 1/4 by 2 and, yeah, 3 3/4, sorry, 3 3/4 by 2 3/8 are your brown pieces. So what we're doing is we're creating the background to cover the Stampin' Up. And then using the stitch rectangle dies, I cut out a rectangle out of Very Vanilla that fits right inside of there. Let me show you the stitched. These are the stitched rectangle dies. Using these all the time. I love them. So we'll build the background using this. Okay, and we'll put this one centered right there. This one centered on this one. Okay, and then we need our pumpkin. So I went ahead and pre-stamped and did a lot of the work here because I just don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to show you. So what I did is, this is the back of the box. So I just did one pumpkin, and I did a pumpkin, 2 pumpkins on the front, one with a pumpkin face. So, oh, perfect, that held great. So this is the apple builder punch that obviously cuts out the apple as well as a pumpkin. So this is the Harvest Hello set. It has a little something, it has apples, it has a half an apple, you can do a pumpkin, the leaf, and the pumpkin face. There's You Make Me Smile, Welcome Back, Give Thanks, Hey There Pumpkin, Feel Better Soon, and To an A+ Teacher. So it has a little bit of something for everyone. And it is a red rubber cling stamp set. So I used the pumpkin and Early Espresso ink, stamped it on my orange, and then for the pumpkin did the same thing plus the little pumpkin face. Okay, so we need one of these guys, and let me get this centered up. There we go. So that is the front. We need 2 of these, one for the back. Oops. I only recommend that when you stamp this on your cardstock, leave room because it's going to cut out a leaf and a stem at the top. And you don't want to punch out another image, so you got to kind of stamp them separately a little bit. Okay, so we have those 2 now. We'll save the other 2 for the other projects that we're going to be doing. Okay, so the next thing is our stem and our leaf. So like I said, I went ahead and punched all this stuff out. So everything we need for this one, for the back, I did a little squiggly, right? Yes, I did a stem and a squiggly. And all I used is a little bit of the liquid glue. Stick that right on there, and then a little bit more over here for a little squiggly guy. And there's no right or wrong way to put this on there. Okay. There we go. We'll set that aside and let that dry for a second, and we'll put these little guys together. So I put a leaf. Looks like I put a leaf down on the bottom over here. Make it look like it reminded me of, I was thinking of the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown when I was designing this little project kit. Okay, and then we need our stem. Okay, and we'll set that aside for a second. Same thing on this one, we're gonna need a stem. I love that we're getting a little bit of cool weather. I hope it stays, although I don't know, I think today is supposed to be a super hot day. Thank goodness right now I'm working indoors, so school opens next week, so our kids come next week. We'll see how it goes. It's not going to be very many kids. All right. And I think I need one more leaf on this end for a Great Pumpkin. It was hot yesterday. I think it's supposed to be hotter today here, isn't it? We were in Arizona last week, and we were expecting it. I mean, it was hot, don't get me wrong, but it was not as hot as when we drove back home and we stopped to eat in Palm Desert. It was hotter there than it was in Arizona. Can you believe that? So let me get my dimensional. Sorry, you know, when you think you're prepared, not always. Okay. I think that stuff has dried a little bit. This one, for the one on the back, I just glued this one on flat. There. So this is the back side of the box. We will take a little bit of Tombow. You can use whatever glue you want. I think the liquid glue stays on a little bit better. Okay, so that's the back side. And then the front, we can actually where was he at in Arizona? We were in Scottsdale. I love Scottsdale. So nice. We were supposed to be in Bass Lake last weekend, but the creek fire, all the fires up in Northern California, we had to cancel our reservation. But we had originally got a Airbnb in Bass Lake, and were planning to, you know, rent a boat and be on the lake and all that, but we didn't. Those plans had to get canceled. Luckily, we found this house in Arizona big enough for all of us. We all just needed to get away, you know what I mean? And it was a time that everybody could go before life starts to happen. Okay, so I'm over here talking and I need to be crafting and talking at the same time. That's something I need to work on. Okay, so now we need to stamp Hey There Pumpkin. So I already put it on my block right here, Hey There Pumpkin. And for this entire, for all three of these projects, I use the Early Espresso ink. Okay, very cute. And then I'm going to put that right there. I'm actually gonna glue this one. Is that what I did? Yeah, I glued this little flag on flat, just like that. And then I'm gonna use dimensionals for the pumpkin. So I'm starting to make Halloween projects. I just hope that we get trick-or-treaters, or, you know, that school stays in session and we don't get shut down long enough so I can give my little treats out. So there we go. There is the box. And then I just shredded some cardstock, and you can put your treats inside there. You can put like I said, one of those little Hostess cupcakes that you buy in the, you know, in like a 12-pack or 6-pack. I can't remember how they come. Goes in there. Okay, so that is project number 1. What do you think? I like them quick and easy. Let's do this little project next. Okay, so look at how cute this is. This die is in the holiday catalog, and it is the little treat box die, and it's literally the last page or one of the last pages in the catalog. But it makes this, I think I showed this in a video I did a while ago, but you get some ornaments for Christmas. You get a Santa hat. There's 2 little tags. There's a scallop circle. You get a spider, a present, and a ring. So for weddings. So it cuts out this little box. I didn't do anything special. I just ran the cardstock through with the die, and you get this little box. So, and when you, last time I think I did it I showed it in a video, I had used DSP, which is not as strong as the cardstock, so it wasn't staying together. Watch this. When you use the, you know, the thick cardstock, like the 80-pound Stampin' Up cardstock, or whatever you have, this die doesn't need any adhesive. I don't have any adhesive on this box holding it together. So there's these little slits that you cut out, and you put that through and that through, and there you go. The box is done. Isn't that cute? And so we need 1 pumpkin face that I already stamped. Easy with our apple builder punch. And I did do the back side. Sometimes I feel like, well, it depends on who I'm giving it to, but sometimes I feel like you can't leave the back side naked, you know? Okay, so Here's all my little pieces again that I had previously cut out, ready to go. All these little squigglies in the leaf you get in the stamp set. Again, I used the Harvest Hellos, so you get the squiggly stamp and that leaf stamp. This leaf stamp is actually the same leaf that the punch will cut out for you. I did a fussy cut on this one. So let me get this image stamped up really quick. We're gonna do Hey There Pumpkin again. Okay. We got Hey There Pumpkin stamped. I need my liquid glue. And let's just assemble the pumpkin. The stem that it punches out is kind of long. I feel like it needs a shorter stem, so I kind of push it down. And then I need a squiggly guy. Okay, and then I'll set that aside. And then the one on the back, we just did a stem. Again, punch that out with the punch, the apple builder punch. That punches out both an apple and your pumpkin. Very cute. And then while I'm letting that dry, here's all my crinkly paper that I cut. I have a little tiny little paper shredder that I got from Amazon, but you can also do it with those scissors that have the, you know, like the multi-blade scissors. If you just have scrap paper, you can cut up your own fringe. But this will hold a couple little candy bars. Okay, so this I just glued flat on the back. And the one on the front, I'm going to use a couple of little dimensionals. The little pumpkin hangs over just a little bit, so I'm going to center the dimensionals that I put on the face. And then we need to put our little tag in. With that, I'm going to use some liquid glue. And we are good. Oh, you know what I did is I just tied a long piece. Let me show you, because I do want to open it up and put some candy in it when I either take them to work or hand them out on Halloween or for Halloween. I just tied, instead of getting some ribbon, I just tied one of those little crinkly papers through the loop. What do you think? So project number 2, done. Easy. All using the Harvest Hellos set. Okay, so the last project for today, how am I on time? Ooh, I'm good. I only wanted to be on here for like 30 minutes, so I'm almost at that mark. Going back to work, it's like, you know, my schedule is getting full again, but I'm not complaining. I'm happy. I'm happy to be busy. So this is the next little project we're gonna make. I got this a while ago and I couldn't find, I think there's Halloween candy in the store now, but this is all I could find at the time. Was at the checkout counter, I think at CVS, I found this little tiny bag of candy corn. So that's what I'm using. But I think the Halloween candy is out now, if I'm not mistaken. So it was enough to fill up 2 bags. Okay. This little set is amazing. This is the Celebration, Celebration Labels dies. Look at all of these. So these, there's a lot of different ways you can use it. I've been working on some projects that I'll show you at a later time. But you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes, and you cut out whatever size you want, and it folds over and makes a bag topper. So you could get Christmas paper, Thanksgiving paper, Halloween paper, birthday paper, whatever, or just plain cardstock like this and decorate it yourself. And you can make any kind of treat bag. Isn't that adorable? Look at this. And here's a project I'm working on. I'm not finished, but I cut a larger one out, and then I just cut off a portion of it. And I was trying to make a, look at these cute Happy Halloween Starbucks gift cards. The Starbucks inside Target has these gift cards, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So I'm in the process of making a little gift card holder. Okay, so this one is super easy. Let me close up my dies before I lose anything. And you get, these are like little leaves, like flourish things. These are bats, because it does come with a stamp set, a matching stamp set, and heart dies. This is the matching stamp set. So I'm going to use this in a later project to show you all of this that it comes with, but I'm not using the stamp set today. Just using the Harvest Hellos stamp set on these projects. Again, you get these projects for free if you place a online order with me today, $50 or more in my Stampin' Up shop. Okay, so let's get this punched out real quick. We need our last 2 pumpkins that I have stamped over here. Oh my goodness, sorry, I dropped something on the ground. Okay. And again, I decorated the front and the back. Super simple, so I just need a little leaf and a stem. The little leaves. I'm sorry, these are the stems. The stem. A stem there. And we'll add our leaves. Let that dry for just a second. And I did use dimensionals on both sides. But while that dries, I'm going to show you how I put this together. So all I did was staple the bag closed. And then I used my Stampin' Seal Plus. I just did a run on both flaps and centered it on my bag. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And we'll do 2 dimensionals on each of these little pumpkin heads. Pumpkin face in the front. And this is the crumb cake cardstock, by the way. One of my favorites. And that's it. So we have that project done. And we did these. And we did these. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, anyone who makes a $50 or more purchase with me in my online Stampin' Up! Store today only, I will send you the Make and Take project kit to make all 3 of these for free. But you can also go over to my blog, and I have it linked up above right here already. You can go over to my blog and get the instruction sheet and print it out for free and make your own with whatever you already have at home. So get your craft supplies out. It's almost October, and start crafting. Have a good day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.